I love a dewy, luminous look on the skin. I think it's so flattering for a mature woman. It is helpful in hydrating fine lines, making the skin look smoother. So I have some products that are so affordable I want to share with you that give me that look on my skin. I've already prepped my skin. I have on moisturizer and sunscreen. I let that all dry, and then I go in with my Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. This is the texture of mousse. It disguises redness in my skin. It helps with dry patches. It fills in the pores that I have. I have pretty deep pores around the cheek area, and this just fills that in. Some days when I'm having a great skin day, this is enough. I just wear this around the house. But I love it before applying any BB cream or foundation. Several of you have written to me in the comments that the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh is your favorite. I've been using it. I also love it. It gives such a dewy look to the skin. My skin feels very hydrated, yet it doesn't feel sticky or oily. I do like to top it with a little bit of powder, but this is a beautiful BB cream and so affordable. I have really been enjoying adding a little bit of contouring to my face after I put the BB cream on. It blends beautifully with the BB cream. As we get older, sometimes we lose the definition in our face. We might need a little bit of contouring. I know my nose looks a little different than when I was younger. My cheeks are sagging a little bit more. So I am loving this kit from NYX. It is Conceal, Correct, and Contour all in one. These are all cream products. You have everything from yellow to peach to nude shades. So I like to mix these, go in underneath the cheekbone, right here at the bottom of the bone, at the base, and give a little shape to that. I like to go down my nose to make it a little more pointed. Also, because you're adding in these nudes, it adds more of a glow to the skin. I feel like a bronzier look. This is beautiful for all times of year, but I actually like more contouring in the fall. I like to warm up my skin. The bronziness I have from just driving in the car, walking in the store is starting to fade as we go into fall and winter. So I find that having this is so helpful for adding shape, making my face look a little more bronzy, and adding a little glow. For an all-over bronze look to the face and glow, I have not found anything better than this from Flower Beauty. It's their Heatwave. This I use also in place of blush. So you'll notice I'm not putting any blush on. I put this on my cheeks. Now, to give a little more cohesiveness to my look, I bring it not only from the cheek, but up to the top of the forehead, and then I bring it down along my jawline. This just adds that I've been in the sun look when I haven't. It's very youthful. It doesn't get into fine lines. It's such a thin texture, it doesn't even show up on the skin. So once you put it in, it sinks into the pores. This is long lasting. When I put this on, I will still have it on at the end of the day. I just think it's an excellent product for a mature woman to add that extra glow. Eyelids can be tricky. I don't want my eyelids to look crepey at all, so I'm using the Revolution Prime and Lock. This is so moisturizing on the lids. I am just loving it. I blend it out really good, let it dry down a little bit before I go in with my shadows. Now, I have to say, these shadows I would put as one of my biggest finds for the year 2020. It's from a Japanese company, Canmake. Now, why I love these so much is the sheerness of them. Usually shimmers from most companies I've tried are thicker, and they really lay on the lid and add a thickness to the lid, which is what I don't want as a mature woman. It makes the loose skin on my lid look so much more crepey and much older. But this is so sheer. They make these shadows very sheer, where it's like a wash of color and sheerness all in one. These blend so beautifully. I think they are so mature eye friendly. I'm absolutely in love, and the price point is amazing. So these have become my favorite eyeshadows. They're right up top. I don't feel like the skin can glow if it looks very dull. I am loving this Pro Conceal. It's a yellow concealer from LA Girl, so inexpensive. Where I like to put it is the inner and outer corner of the eye. It really brightens me up. It makes me look awake. I even put this down my nose, on my chin, and even in the brow area. Sometimes I feel like I look angry. The way my skin is getting loose, it's falling down to where I think I look angry sometimes. So by adding some brightener here, it sort of lifts that area up. So this has become another favorite of mine. For powder, I cannot wear any powder that is very thick. I love the Boots number 7. I've talked about that so much, but another great inexpensive powder that will really give you glow if you feel your skin is looking dull is this from e.l.f., their Halo Glow Setting Powder. This is so thin, I can actually use it under the eye, which I can't say about many powders. This adds a luminosity without glitter. So I think it looks beautiful on the skin. It helps the BB cream to stay on longer, gives more longevity, yet this does not get into any of my fine lines. I absolutely love it. One thing I wanted to mention about the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector, I love using it around my lips. If you have fine lines around your lips like I do, this is like spackle for your lips. So I go in and sort of push it in around here. I also find that putting it on my broken capillaries under the nose here helps with the longevity of my makeup on the nose. That's my hardest thing. You know, you'll blow your nose, there goes all your makeup. So I find that this helps so much with smoothing out fine lines and longevity. For the lips, the glowy lips, I always line my lips. I used to forget this step, but I have to now. I find that my top lip is getting smaller. It's not so much the bottom one where I'm noticing it, it's more of the top. And I think that's from skin sagging. The lip starts closing down. So I find I must wear lip liner. And I've never found one any better at a great price than the LA Girl, the Ultimate Auto Stay. This you can wind up. This color I use, Keep It Spicy, is a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury, and I think this is just as creamy and just as long lasting. So this is one of my all-time favorite products. Now I've been using the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I think they've upped their game on this formula, I really do. When I first tried this when they came out, well over a year ago, I found them to be a little more drying. If you saw my guest, Matthias Allen, in our video, he was naming it as one of his favorites. I really love this. This shade is number 260 Hazelnut. Perfect for fall. I have been wearing this pretty much every day. It stays on. It's just beautiful. Now, if I want a glowier look than what this gives, which I think isn't even more matte, I feel like it's more of a satin finish when it dries down. I think they've added some moisturizing properties. I really do. But I love this Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I put some of this in the middle. It gives such a glowy look to my lips. It makes them fuller. I like that this doesn't have peppermint in it. So many of them have peppermint that make your lips look fuller. This one doesn't. It's not super sticky. This line has been compared, a couple of the shades, to the Fenty that lip product. This is better in my opinion. It's less sticky and a lot less expensive. The winner of last week's giveaway is in the first pinned comment. This week, I have the same giveaway as last week because I love these products so much. This is the Milani eyeshadow kit. I know so many of you have been on the hunt for the Bee Venom face mask, and that is hard to find. And actually online, the price is out of sight. I know I've seen it in excessive amounts because of it being hard to find. So these are the two that I'm putting in the giveaway. If you're interested, just leave me a comment. I appreciate so much the fact that so many of you buy from my Amazon store. That really supports my channel. Also, the thumbs up and subscribing. I really do appreciate each and every one of you.